Hey lovely sexy hobby people, welcome to today's video, which we're going to look at Warhammer Stormbringer, issue 52, Endrinmaster with dirigible suit. Kharadron Overlords. Right. Oh, that's handy, we get some extra flying stands. So 40mm base, some flying stands, there we go. Right. Now let's have a look. Kharadron Overlords, brilliant. Right, so I've been looking forward to a bit of background fluff for these guys. Kharadron Overlords, or Kharadron Overlords, are brave explorers, inventive artisans, and guileful merchants. Their society is highly technological, and they rely on cunning and artifice to prevail. Path of Glory, another story for our red section. What's in there? Oh, it's not something, it's a bit of plastic. Endrinmaster with dirigible suit. Endrinmasters are brave specialists who risk their lives to keep sky vessels flying through storms, disasters and enemy attacks. And Endrinmasters' repair tools double as deadly weapons, which can be used to defend a sky vessel from enemy fire just as easily as they can be used to fix any damage. So we got Endrinmaster's origins, D6 rolling chart, and then Endrinmaster traits, and then obviously you can name your Endrinmaster down there. Then we're into the build section. So I'm just trying to look. I wonder if it might be easier to keep the dirigible separate to the Endrinmaster with regards to painting. I will have to have a look. Yeah, it looks like the backpack and dirigible are kept separate to the Endrinmaster. Okay, so nice. Okay, so there we go, that's our Endrinmaster. Right, Endrinmaster has a 12-inch move, 8 wounds, 8 bravery and a 3-up save. He has an ether cannon, which is an 18-inch range. It's 1 attack, 3+ to hit, 2+ to wound, -2 rend and D3 damage. And dirigible suit heavy battery, weapon battery, is an 18-inch range, 6 attacks, is 3+ to hit, 3+ to wound, -1 rend and 1 damage. And as a melee weapon, they have an etheric or an ethermatic saw, which is 1-inch range, 3 attacks, 3+ to hit, 2+ to wound, -2 rend and D3 damage. Right, the Endrinmaster ability allows you to heal a nearby unit with the Sky Vessel keyword. The Sky Vessel must be within 1 inch of the Endrinmaster, and you can heal up to 3 wounds that have been inflicted on that Sky Vessel. The Endrinmaster can use his ability during your hero phase, which means you won't have a chance to move closer to the Sky Vessel before using this ability. As such, you'll need to plan your movements carefully on your previous turn. Okay. Nice, I love these. I love these dirigible ships here. I mean, we get one with the premium kit, one of these little ones. But these big ones, I like these. They're pretty cool. Right, order tactics, arch revenants. So they're good for manoeuvrability and versatility. But they make a priority target. They're a duelist, apparently. And then Branch Witch, good for spell casting, good at melee, but they're fragile. Forged in War, Valley of Fire. Right. Alliance of Order. The forces of order have been made aware of the presence of destruction forces exploring a battlefield nearby. It seems likely that the forces of destruction are about to discover some incendiary weapons, and the Lord Imperator decides to mount an attack. If they can win, the forces of order will disrupt the destruction army and keep them from the weapons. If they lose, they will have to face a nearby destruction force armed with new and dangerous weapons. So your army list is going to consist of 2 hero options and 4 troops options. And then the Alliance of Destruction. The forces of destruction have found some ancient stashes of incendiary ammunition on an old battlefield and realise that they can still be used. As the force sets about searching for more weapons, an order army arrives to confront them. If they can win, the destruction force will gain new and powerful weapons to threaten the Dawnbringer Crusade. If they lose, they will be sent packing without the new weapons, which may then fall into the hands of the Order army. And again, you're going to use 2 hero options and 4 troops options. You're using all 3 of your battle mats for this, and where battle mats 1 join up to 2, you're going to place 3 objective markers down that line, and then where battle mat 2 meets the edge of battle mat 3, you're going to place another 3 objective markers, and deployment is along the short board edges. And then mustering for battle. Ian and Eve play through this battle plan. Okay. And we've got 2 paints and sneaky mufflers to look forward to. So there you go. Come down, let's have a look at this plastic, shall we? Right, so 40mm base and some flying stands there. And this is a sculpt of 2020. So we get quite a large kind of like metal balloon here with the propeller on it. And then the torso, head looks good. The engine and stuff. So yeah, I'm thinking that this, if I can keep this separate, which I think is mostly going to be part of the dirigible suit by the look of it, like the main flying apparatus, keep that separate to the character, I think that will work. So we've got like a sword with teeth, so we've got like a Age of Sigmar version of a chainsword there by the look of it. And then some sort of arquebus pistol, blunderbuss pistol, treads on the bottom, treads that go on the bottom of his boots. They're quite cool. Cool, excellent, love it. So this, essentially this is the Age of Sigmar version of a Tech Marine, or Engine Seer if you're Radmech. But it looks good. The balloon looks great. I like that. And then it sits on top of there. Sits on top of there. and these little fins, these airplanes, ailerons or whatever you call them, go on. Yeah, cool. That's going to be really fun to build. Right, come back in a second, we'll get it done. Okay. So, shall we build our Endrinmaster? So, a couple of little things we need to do first off. One of them is that you will need to put on the bottom of each foot the tread plate. So I've already done the other leg, so because it's just a repeated stage, you know, I mean, you can see it's just that twice. And we also need to put the muzzle on our main weapon, and this is keyed, so it should only go one way, like that. And then we also have these armature sockets, and they're going to go into that area there. They are again keyed, so they should only go one way, but the keying is quite loose, so just obviously be aware. So that goes in there. So we're going to stick the legs on. And the legs do have some keying, so just be aware of that. And that's what we've got so far. Okay. We then have our head, and again this is keyed, so it will only go on one way. So on and on, and then the arms. And there is slight keying on our arms, which means that they will go on one way only, hopefully. It's not a firm fit. I mean, it's not like it snaps into position. And then the other one, his little cutlass thing. Like so. Right. Then, because I'm making this guy up in his entirety, and keeping, as in the pilot up in its entirety, but keeping the dirigible suit separate, what we then have are the armatures going on. So I've separated these so that I roughly know what their positions are meant to be in these little socket things. And there is some keying which is meant to help with this. So whether it will do, though, is something which remains to be seen. So like I say, there is some tiny keying, but finding it is, well, it's a little bit impossible because it is so slight. Probably need a little bit more in there. Let's put that in, and then the last one, which is a clamp. I mean, from what I can tell, it kind of goes like that. So that's one, and then on the opposite side, in the top, we have this kind of drill. And then in the back we have another kind of clamp. Like that. And then we have another gun, whether it be a nail gun or a rivet gun or what, I don't know. That kind of goes in there, like so. And that is our Endrinmaster. All the tools. I'm then just going to come in and put glue on the base so I can put this on it, and then that will go off. Right, now for the dirigible suit. So these are the parts. This is the main backpack piece that will hold the dirigible, and we have kind of like a little thrust nozzle here. So first of all, we're going to do that. Like so. Okay, then we have our little dirigible bubble, and I'm going to glue this from the inside because the way that this is moulded, the seam on the outside is a band, and that's quite nice the way it's been moulded. Then have, you've got two lips on the inside, here and here, to take our dirigible fan, and then you have something which goes in the back, like a vent sort of thing. Then we are putting on our ailerons, or whatever they're going to be. So that's your first one, and then the second one. So you end up something looking like a football with wings. We then have this little thing which goes on the back here, and that goes on like so. So let's take that off. Dab a little glue. And then your dirigible has a couple of slots there that take the bubble, and the way I'm going to do this is put glue in these like so, and then marry the suit up like that. Now, from what I can tell, I think this nozzle acts as the plug for the stand, and it does kind of want to go in there. The dirigible, once you've painted it, will sort of like sit on the back of your pilot, and then yeah, no, I think we'd definitely have to glue it, but as I say, once it's painted up, you'll just slot that on the back with a bit of glue, and that's what your pilot will look like. Okay, right, hopefully you'll join me in the next video. Alright, take care, bye bye.